Ironically, right before you said that, they all started asking, why didn't he go to his sister's funeral?
It was so awful. It was so sad.
Because he didn't want to be. He didn't want to be a part of that family.
And you know,
can you blame him? Can you blame him at all?
They played Nick's song, one of his songs, at the funeral, and he wasn't even there. And it was like, no, that wasn't right.
Yeah, that was a hard thing. She clearly doesn't have much to say about that, and I can understand that. You're talking You're talking about my mom who lost her daughter. Okay.
Who protected when Aaron allegedly raped her repeatedly.
Don't just ask crass questions for your YouTube channels. You're breaking up. I know. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them. I was just saying for them to be nice about the situation because you lost a daughter and I lost my sister, you know?
That you allegedly raped repeatedly. But you say she raped you. Yeah, classy.
You know, just like... No, and I'm not being mean about Britney's song, The Backstreet Boys, but I think it's just a commercial thing that they're trying to do. They're trying to cash in on her new interest because of her conservatorship. And I think that's really kind of creepy, to be honest with you, that they're doing that. You know?
Wow.
She needs to focus on... Right now, she just needs to focus on getting out of her conservatorship and starting her life anew without her father and all these people being in control, and then move on with what she wants to do. But they kind of like tapped right in. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I don't think they need any more money. Do you, Aaron?
No,
do Backstreet Boys need any more money than they already have?
I don't even care, to be honest. They don't even faze me in any way, shape, or form. Huh? They don't even faze me in any way, shape, or form. I'm on my own mission, so I don't even care. I'm my own person. I'm a rebel. I'm going to be a single dad, you know, and that's just what's going to happen.
CPS gets involved.
So I'm prepping for all that, and I think I'm ready. And as a mother, do you think I'm ready to be a father, mother?
Ready?
What's that?
Doesn't have a clue.
As a mother, do you think I'm ready to be a father, a responsible father?
Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely.
Oh, she's definitely
That's all
drunk.
the justification I need. I don't need it from
No, I see how you run your household. You
dog shit laying around.
Want everything nice and clean, and you
dogs without water.
So when I was out there visiting you, I could not believe I could have whatever I wanted. It was like being like in, you know, paradise. I could say, "Oh, can I have this?" And like, "Yeah, here we go." You know.
I've done well for myself, and you know, guys, a lot of that
you're doing very well.
A lot of that has to do with the investments and stuff that I made that my mom taught me. And someone goes, Aaron isn't a sheep. No, I'm not a sheep.
Well, you're never a sheep.
I'm a lion.
Nick is not a sheep. He's kind of
L-I or L-Y-I-N-G.
You know what? The media. Because the media, they think that
How manic is he right now?
Bow down to them.
That was 5 miles, too.
Just say whatever they want you to say, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we'll make you a superstar."
Ready to be a dad, Smokes Bowl.
But no, your biggest enemy has been your brother, obviously, and mine too. It's so sad. Why does he just leave us alone? It's him and Lauren, obviously. They just don't want us. You know, this is the family that I grew up in, okay, Aaron? My grandmother had 5 kids, and out of those 5 kids, they had 25 grandchildren. And every Christmas, we would always go to my grandmother's house and my great-grandmother's house. We had to stop at each one. And every weekend, my dad would take me to my grandma's house, and we would, just be a family, and it was so cool. You know, we'd see our cousins and everything. It was really nice. And that's the way a real family is. I know because I had a real family. Okay? And so, unfortunately, you had to grow up with a family that had to be like working, touring, blah, blah, blah. It was really difficult. It was difficult. But still, we achieved at one point in the Keys, well, not in just the Keys, we achieved at one point a family that could, really experience really great times together, and just have family dinners and everything.
These comments are
really
so fucked
my
up.
goal. That was always my goal. I have always just wanted to have a family. And I don't know why Nick turned on me.
You do too.
Why should he have turned on me? And you. Why?
Y'all both deserved it. You're evil. You're manipulative.
I'll be honest with you. It kind of felt like that when I started doing 20,000 capacity.
Huh?
I'll be honest with you. It started happening a lot more when I started doing 20,000 capacity venues back to back, like Jones Beach.
Somebody's breaking up this call. I can't hear you.
No, I said
It happened when?
I said it happened when I started doing 20,000 capacity seaters at Jones Beach back to back.
Yes.
And when I started flourishing.
My father, oh my God. My father and I used to read Psychology Today when I was 16 years old. He would get the magazine, and he said, my dad was always trying to figure out what can make, humanity peaceful with each other. And he said, the root of all evil is envy. Envy.
And Aaron is envious of
Well,
Nick.
what
envy is when you're in jealousy. You want something that somebody else has, or as a human being, you should not, let's say, okay, Nick, let's put him in a scenario where he is like a child or whatever, and you guys are playing in the woods or whatever. Envy. He wants something that you have.
Living in Lancaster, unable to refinance his house or his cars.
Everybody wants
So much to be envious of.
You should say,
I was envious.
No, you should say.
I was envious of Nick. I wanted to be like
I
him.
don't care if you have it. I can have it too. Share. It's called sharing.
Someone just said Cain and Abel.
Huh?
Someone just said Cain and Abel.
It's called sharing.
Someone just said
Hiding your tattoo again.
Shared with you. Never.
Someone just said Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
Do you even know what that meant, Aaron?
Example of all time, but it's gone on through history, and there's got to be a way to stop it. That's what my dad said. There's got to be a way to stop this. People being so envious of each other and trying to hurt each other. He dealt with it with his own brother.
Yeah, didn't you tell me that my grandpa Spalding, your dad didn't get along with his brother or something?
What's that?
Didn't you say that my grandpa Spalding, your dad, he didn't get along with his brother?
Well, if you go on Spalding on Shakespeare, my dad was very into Shakespeare. He was actually one of the most authoritarians on Shakespeare since these modern times. He researched it. He went to England. He researched everything that he could on Shakespeare. And the reason was because Shakespeare had a great message to give humanity. And people need to get back to that. And he tried to teach that. My dad was a teacher. And he always taught Shakespeare in his classes. And he did plays. I mean, he produced the musicals. Like, he did so many musicals in my high school that they would never have. It was a very small
They were
town,
local events.
It was something that should have been on Broadway.
But he wasn't.
Yeah, and he did theater. And he did theater, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he acted himself.
Local stock.
He always wanted to be, a movie star or whatever, or an actor. And he probably would have been somebody like, who could I say?
Someone says, guys, this is so fucked up. A mother pitting her own children against each other. What do you have to say to that?
I'm not pitting them against each other. They've already pitted us against each other. They've already done it. Nick and Wilfred. I haven't done it.
There you go.
I haven't done it.
That answers your question, little punk ass.
Actually, she didn't.
All right, well,
What?
I was saying that I blocked that person. I was like, there you go. That answers your question, you little punk ass. Like
That's a Nick Carter, and then
that's a minion.
I have a lot to say. Let me tell you. When I write my book,
Yeah.
and it's going to be good. It's going to be all honest.
They said that I'm enabling. You're enabling Miss Carter on the subjects, basically.
Aaron.
Yes.
No, you're
can't
not.
hear you.
No, you're not. Just drop that person.
My mom would literally hang up the phone. Like, she would hang up the phone.
Hey, Aaron and I fight. We fight. Don't we, Aaron? You don't enable me, and I don't enable you. We fight and we argue and we discuss.
Correct. And we have a very open,
Right?
very consistent, talkative relationship every day.
Yeah. We're honest
Except for
with each other.
after you kicked her out of your
Well, they all
car.
said they'll
You
buy
didn't
your
talk
book.
for a year and said she was dead.
Oh, it's going to be so great.
Just don't make it so much about bashing Nick or putting anyone down.
What's that?
Just don't make it about putting anyone down.
That's
in
all
the
she
family,
has to
bashing
do.
anybody, not saying that you are.
Nobody will.
It
Just
would
read the
never
book.
be that. It's actually going to be a lot about just me, so,
Nobody
it's
cares.
not always about you, you little shit.
I love you. I gotta go. I'll talk to you a little bit. I'll call back.
Bye.
I love you. Bye. Oh, mama.